This is a world ruled by numbers. Every person has a specific sequence of numbers somewhere on their body. Those with a lower count cannot defy those with a higher count. However, the weak can issue a challenge to the strong. If the challenge is successful, the winner plunders the loser's score. But if that score drops to 0, they are dragged into the earth by the abyss. The heroine's mother was swallowed by the earth for this very reason. Her score hit 0. Before she died, she entrusted a ballot, a special number ball, to her daughter, Hina, and told her to find the legendary ace. However, the moment Hina arrives in town, she runs into a hooligan. Although Hina sends him flying with a single kick, the pervert keeps pestering her, demanding to see her panties. This terrifies Hina, but luckily, the tavern owner steps in just in time to stop Licht from getting his way. The owner introduces herself as Nana. When she learns that Hina is searching for the legendary ace, she is taken aback. Nana tells her that she's lived here for over a decade and has never heard of such a person. Disheartened by this news, Hina leaves. Suddenly, a patrolling military officer calls out to her. He claims he is the legendary ace, pointing to a white star on his face as proof. Hina can't stop the tears from flowing. Her years of searching have finally yielded results. The officer suggests they go to his barracks to rest. Nana wants to intervene, but intimidated by the officer's authority, she doesn't dare stop them. However, as soon as they arrive at the barracks, the officer starts getting handsy. To defuse the awkward situation, Hina takes out the ballot. The soldiers react as if facing a great enemy. Seeing that Hina doesn't understand the significance of the ballot, the officer gives a wicked smile and draws his weapon to seize it. How could she easily hand over her mother's keepsake? The officer wastes no words and slashes at Hina. Confused, Hina tries to use her numbers, thinking they are higher, to order him to stop. But the officer immediately initiates a star-stake battle. Once a challenge is accepted, simple orders become invalid. How could a defenseless girl like Hina stand a chance against a military officer? He easily throws her out the window. Facing the threat of death, Hina is forced to admit defeat. At that moment, countless black hands emerge from the ground. They strip the score from Hina and add it to the officer's face. Hina's count drops all the way down to 1. If she loses just one more time, she will be dragged into the abyss. Hina doesn't understand. The legendary ace she spent years searching for is a man like this? But the officer's next words drive her to despair. It turns out the star representing the ace is a fake. According to him, the legendary aces are a thing of 300 years ago. Even if they were real, they couldn't possibly be alive. Looking at the ballot in her hand, her lifelong faith is shattered. Just as the officer prepares to launch another star stake to finish her off, Licht appears. Hina looks at Licht, the man who acted like a pervert when they first met, and wonders why he is helping her. But when Licht reveals his count of -999, the officer can't hold back his laughter. He believes an ant like Licht should just hurry up and die. The officer attacks, unleashing a flurry of strikes and sending Licht flying with a single sword blow. Seeing Licht in such a sorry state, the officer becomes even more arrogant. He has no intention of letting him go. However, a subordinate notices something is wrong. If someone really had such a massive negative score, they should have been dragged into the abyss long ago. But Licht is still here. This implies he has countered the negative score, which means he is also a holder of a ballot. At this moment, Licht's mask begins to crumble away piece by piece.
こいつはただのバロットホルダーじゃない。これはあの星は
白く輝く星をつけ、撃滅せしめた敵の数をその身に刻み、人知を超えた力を発揮する。伝説の